My name's Matt Cresco. I've been in real estate full time for about 2 years now, coming up on 2.5 years, I guess. And I initially got into real estate back in July of 2022, which was obviously a really tough time to get into real estate. Interest rates got jacked up. It became a lot harder to buy. I didn't exactly know what route I wanted to go. So got into wholesaling, but always had the idea of I wanted to build my own portfolio. I wanted to build wealth, right? I wanted the passive income. And then I met James at a coffee shop. We kind of exchanged some back and forth, hung out a couple of times. And then even though I had been in real estate and I had created some success with wholesaling, I still didn't have what I wanted, which was to build a portfolio, build a passive income. The reason I was probably skeptical starting out is because I've done coaching programs before. I think there are a lot of coaches out there, but I don't think there are a lot of people that actually give a whole lot. I think a lot of people that, let me put this a better way. I think a lot of people get into coaching thinking it's going to be super low time commitment on their end and they can maximize profit. And I've been part of coaching programs like that before. So always skeptical about that. And then as soon as I joined, well, I guess the reason that I joined James' mentoring program was I saw the success that he had. I saw how quickly he built his portfolio up to 100 and then now it's past 200. So I think if you join any coaching program, the first thing you want to find is someone that's been there, done that, and bought the t-shirt. And then the second piece is, are they going to actually come through with the things that they say they're going to do? So 100% he has. Without a doubt, the best coaching program that I've ever been in. My portfolio was at 3 doors for about a year and a half. And I joined James in May of 2024. And now as it sits, I have 10 doors, soon to be 11 and 12 after this month, which is October. So what's that, about 6 months, not even. And I will have added, fucking math, I will have added 9 doors to my portfolio. I'm gonna complete my first flip by the end of this month. So from a doors perspective, you know, to get like just numbers based, that's obviously that's a change. Now I don't want to take away the fact that I put in a lot of work and got to know the market a little bit ahead of time. I would say in terms of like, if anybody's out there and they're wondering, should I do this? Just on the fact that James has a construction company alone that he can help with, I think I saved $3,000 on a deck, which was almost a couple of months worth of the program alone. And then the biggest piece was I was one of those investors or wannabe investors that was waiting around for B and A class neighborhoods essentially. I wanted to be in the best parts of the city and I couldn't find any deals. James sat me down. He's like, do you want to wait for the best parts of the city or do you want to get into C-class neighborhoods and actually get off the sidelines and get in the fucking game? And I was like, I guess that's a good point because equity in a C-class neighborhood and cash flow in a C-class neighborhood is better than no equity in B and A-class neighborhoods. That was probably the best piece of advice, just push me into those just to get off the sidelines I could have ever gotten. And then once I did that, all the work that I had done previously matched up with like the play-by-play mentorship I got from him. And now kind of the sky's the limit. I'll probably have 15 doors by the end of the year. By next year, I'll probably tack on another 20 to 30 doors, I would assume. One of the favorite pieces of the program is that he's a giver. Like I think he's been in programs where people probably didn't give as much as they should have. And so he's a guy that's accessible probably more than he should be. I actually joke around that he should probably charge more for his mentorship. But he helps you save money. He helps you make money. He's a guy that's living and breathing exactly what he's teaching you. And I couldn't be happier with everything that's transpired so far.
So if you like this video and you want to learn how to become completely financially free through real estate, I've put together a university with dozens of hours of content to teach you everything you need to know from finding deals to financing those deals, to construction management, to property management, to everything in between. I've helped dozens of students create millions of dollars worth of equity across hundreds of units, and I'm confident that we could do the exact same thing for you. So if you're interested to learn more, click the link below and we'll see you on the other side.